beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for the end of April right through to the end of May 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's get straight to your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, I'm going to get your overall energy first, and then I'm going to see what is coming towards you with regards to your career. But already I'm feeling this energy of like brick wall, okay? When I was doing the Tibetan symbols, it just felt like hitting an immovable force. Okay, I'm not really sure what that is, but perhaps you felt a little bit creatively stuck recently, or you felt a lack of motivation or drive, or you just feel like you've hit a glass ceiling or something like that in your career. But let's see what's going on there for you and see if there's any blockages and what comes up. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We've got the Star energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We got the Devil card. So Devil card is basically a blockage, okay? It tends to mean that there's some sort of immovable force, basically. It's like you feel helpless to change something, or you feel like something is holding you back at the moment. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? And we've got the Empress card. So this could also be, you know, sometimes you doubt your wonderful self, and Spirit's indicating having confidence is the key to your success. But we will go a little bit deeper and find out what's going on there and what the blockage is for you. I mean, it could mean circumstances are holding you back right now and you feel you cannot move past something. So let us see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? I mean, you got the Star energy, and you've also got Chiron healing. Okay, so healing from either, I mean, some of you may have gone through some sort of procedure or some sort of difficulty that you're healing from. So please take that as it resonates. We've got Sagittarius, I see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. So you're seeing the blockage. You can see what you feel is the reason for some sort of pause, or things are getting a bit complicated now when we go into the outcome energy. Love. Okay, so it could be that your heart's not in something, but we're just gonna, they want one more. It's so unusual. Normally I take 3 cards in this position. Sensing, water elements. This is about being fluid and using your intuition. Sensing that change, I mean, change is afoot, but also sensing that, you know, you deserve better with that Empress energy in that position. So the first card here is the Star. Now, of course, as I said, you got Chiron there with healing. So perhaps some of you have been going through a very difficult time. Now, you may have been at a toxic work environment. The Devil card can mean that there are forces that you're working with, as it were, that have been in some way trying to hold you back, or you feel you're absorbing their energy. Because I feel there's, with the energy of the Sensing card, it just tells me that you're an empath and you may be absorbing a lot of people's energy at work. And normally you're a very communicative kind of person, Gemini, but I feel maybe your personality or your work presence seems to have been getting smaller and smaller and smaller, but not anymore. There's a change, okay? The Devil card in this position actually is very positive. It means it's like I got it in the reverse, the resistance position. So you're releasing the blockage, whatever this is, in the next 4 to 5 weeks. If it was at the beginning or at the end of the spread, it would tell me a different story. But in the centerpiece, it means that there, is a blockage that you have finally become aware of, because we got Sagittarius energy, which it says to I see. So you basically can, you're seeing past it and you're removing the obstacle, whatever it was, okay, in the next couple of weeks. Also, the star energy is clarity, gaining clarity on some sort of way forward. But also, as I was saying that, they gave me this sentence, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So this is about your sacrifice, your dedication, you hard working towards success, being really industrious, having that stamina. It's like you've got a long-term goal or a dream opportunity that you've got in your sights. And I feel this is about you being on the right track. The star card energy tends to be about hope, finding that hope after a real test of faith. So if you've been in a toxic environment, or you feel there's been a bit of confusion or despair, or there's been a blockage, you're going to see what that is in the next couple of weeks and remove it, okay? I'm just going to see a little bit further. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Ooh. Okay. Two of Swords, I mean, they're giving the same energy here. Two of Swords indicates you're using your intuition with regards to a situation. As you can see, that figure there is blindfolded and the swords are up. So that means communication is key, but you may be going in different directions right now, trying to analyze things, trying to weigh up your options and make a compromise. But also, as you can see, the swords are up in defense, and there's nothing to be defensive about. So I feel like taking a break, considering your options, I feel like you're in a safe space to do so. And I feel you'll find the perfect answer within you for a peaceful state of mind. Also, if you've been in a bit of a stalemate, because, I mean, the Devil card it's not an evil card. It means that there is some sort of blockage or some sort of something holding you back. It could be something toxic, whether it's people that you work with or the environment, or you feel fear in some sort of area and trying to take a leap of faith in another. The Two of Swords means you're at a standstill, but you need to make a decision, okay? You're adapting to your surroundings. So whereas you want to go really fast, it's this sentence that came up there, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So it's almost like you're in this for the long haul because it's a dream opportunity, okay? I feel like some of you maybe actually, because the Two of Swords, they're giving me an energy of duality, okay? And that's been coming up a lot recently for some of the signs. So it can mean that you're trying to, maybe you've got two streams of income and you've been trying to adapt your time and your energy to each of them. And it's almost like you're multitasking and you're going to have to make a decision to give more energy to one at this moment in time. Doesn't mean the other one's going to fail or fall back. It just means, it may mean that something is no longer working for you and you have to cut it out. But I feel like this is about you interpreting the stalemate in order to give your energy to something that's going to be very, very successful. I hope that makes sense. Because the Five of Cups there is about letting something go and having no regrets, especially in the reverse. It's like you have no regrets, you're moving on from something, and hope returns. The Five of Cups in the reverse basically means all that was lost is now gained in another way. Or you're letting something go and you don't regret it. You're like, I'm done, I'm off. This is a recovery card. So if you felt like you went through some losses recently, or you felt there's been some sort of stuck energy, I mean, it could be that you've lost your motivation or your mojo, or you're a little bit clouded as to which way to turn with your career. The star energy sees clarity and hope returning with that card. And I feel there's gain coming here for you. There is a lot of gain. Now they're showing me a very large key. Very large key. Now, I mean, it would be like 10 times the size of this, but the way that they're showing me right now is that it's got a very long part to it and a small little like nubbin bit of I'm not really sure what they call it, but right at the front, okay? So it's a really long key. The one that will show me in the water is approximately about that long, okay? So either you have something that has a key that's that long, or I'm not really sure how to decode it. I mean, you could be literally holding a key, or Maybe it means you're unlocking something, unlocking that stagnant energy in your career, and you're going to move forward. So I'm not really sure how to decode it, but I feel, yeah, keys unlock things. So yeah, let's move on. Healing, number 8. So if you've been working on in a toxic environment, or maybe you've just left one, maybe you even got like let go from one, the healing has to come. People don't realize we spend so much time in work, if we're lucky, of course, to pay the bills, that even if it's a toxic environment and everything like that, we still need to heal from that because we're absorbing that energy. So, you know, I don't know why they showed me someone I used to work with many, many years ago, and I have to be honest, this person was vile. Okay, I rarely say that about people, but they're showing me this person's face. I'm not going to mention the person's name or the gender or anything like that. This person's face, and they were vile. Okay, this person would scream in your face, profanity, all of those things. It would make me shake in my skin. But they were like on the way up to being the CEO of the company that I worked with many years ago, and very toxic environment completely. And they're just showing me that person's face. So either you are actually dealing with someone like that, and right now you're healing from some sort of episode at work, or you've left that work behind. I mean, I gotta be honest, if you've left someone like I had to deal with like that behind, you're so much better off. I wish I'd done it sooner. I gotta be honest. I wish I'd done it sooner. My instinct, my intuition told me so many times to leave, but I have to say the money was good and I needed to take care of my family. So you make choices, right? You make sacrifices. And I remember, I don't know why they want me to give you this, but because I never really talk about me, but they're giving me this, so I will give it to you. And I actually went to a tarot reader, and the lady who was doing the tarot and everything and feeling my vibes, she was an intuitive as well. The first thing, as soon as I sat down, she said, your work environment is toxic and you need to do something about it because you're absorbing the energy. And I was like, I know, but the money's good. And she actually said, until you change your lifestyle, you're not going to trigger any good effects. You know, you gotta take the leap. And I was like, I can't. I don't think I can. But anyway, I did, obviously. And it was the best thing I ever did. It was scary, but it happened. Okay, all because of this one person that just put fear in everybody. So I don't know if someone needs to hear that out there. That's why they're giving it to me right now. I'm also seeing a flash of like an orb, and it's like blue-white. Okay, again, that's healing. Your guides are with you. So if that's something you've just seen or you've been seeing recently out of the corner of your eye, that's something, it rarely comes through in these readings. So I don't know why they're giving it to me like that. I'm going to just let that there. That's obviously very precise for somebody. Okay, moving on. We've got the Devil card. So the Devil card, as I said, is not an evil card. It basically highlights a blockage. And everybody, all of us, human race, we all come up against the Devil card eventually, which is literally the brick wall. Now, I mean, this person, we've got some Aquarius energy, Capricorn energy, Libra, Taurus energy here. So, I mean, you could be dealing with someone who's got placements in those areas as well. But the overarching energy I've got here is that there is some sort of problem or something you've been struggling with that has like taken root in your mind in some way and been holding you back. And you may have felt a little bit helpless to change the situation, but you can see it. The thing is, the most important thing about the Devil card is identifying the problem, and you can identify it. You're very shrewd, you're very intelligent, you've got a lot of talent and drive, my beautiful Gemini. So I feel like you're not the sort of person who remains stuck for long, let's put it that way. But I just want to clarify what this Devil card stands for. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? Because what they're showing me with the Empress card in this position is you're better than this. You deserve better than this, and you actually have a lot of talent, a lot of I mean, look at that. We've got the Five of Wands in the reverse, so this can be like problem resolved, but there's been a lot of drama or challenge that you've been going through. The Five of Wands in the reverse tells me that you're releasing the challenge because this is in the release position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? There will be success and harmony. But the Four of Wands tells me that you could be separating from this, whatever this is, okay? you're leaving this behind. You may have hit a glass ceiling, for example. The judgment in reverse. I mean, you're not even like weighing up your options. This card is like there's a blockage. I mean, the judgment card in the reverse. Please look up the meanings of the cards, because it's so important that you also know that I'm giving you the meanings of the cards as well as the energy that I'm getting. The judgment in reverse literally means stagnation or blockage. Now, either something or someone has been holding you back, or there's been some sort of drama or rivalry here that you're like, you know what, I'm in the same position. And you feel like you're actually going to get a moment of clarity and everything's going to change. The Sagittarian energy is about being right on target and, you know, going after something that you have been trying to achieve for a while. You know, you got that arrow there for a reason. So I feel you're moving past this stagnant energy. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut, low motivation, drive, or your heart's not been in something recently, or you've been feeling a little bit nervous to move forward or take a leap of faith, I feel like you're going to intuitively know when the moment is right to change. Now, for some of you, there could have been anxiety or obsession over your career. You may have been feeling a little bit of lack of confidence or self-doubt. That's, you know, confidence is the key to your success here. I don't feel like you're addicted to like money. You know, sometimes you get an energy of obsession or hedonism with the Devil card. And I feel like you're not putting money ahead of things. I feel like you're actually doing what is right for you in your career. This is quite a complex reading, I have to say, my beautiful Gemini. It doesn't always come out like this. The Empress card is male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. So this shows me that you're putting yourself first and you're moving towards a healthier environment or a healthier way of working. If you work for yourself, for example, you may have been like obsessed about your career and just been putting all of your time, your energy, and care into that career and leaving no time for yourself. And you may be experiencing burnout, or you see that you need to create a healthier way of working, because this card is a card of creating healthy boundaries, but also being a visionary, which is what you are, my beautiful Gemini. As you can see, the third eye chakra is covered by the butterfly. So you are changing the way you think. You're changing the way that you see things. You're changing the way, you're transforming the way that you visualize your future. And again, this energy keeps coming up in a lot of the readings recently. So I do apologize if you've heard this before, this part, which is you're working smarter and not harder. Okay. The Empress card indicates whatever you've been working hard on, whatever you've been nurturing, is coming to fruition. This is your future position. So I feel this is about abundance coming your way, financial reward coming your way. The things that you've been obsessing about or worried about actually dissolves. And I feel things are more productive. So if you've been waiting for new clients, if you work for yourself, I feel like it's going to be an influx of people coming for your services. I mean, it's going to be a lot more productive time for you, a lot more creative time. Some of you may be birthing like new ideas, being inspired again after a period of like blockages. I mean, literally it could be like writer's block or some sort of creative funk that you may have been in. But the star energy indicates you're going to get inspiration again, and that you're going to create a lot of abundance and good fortune, a lot of prosperity, and that you are brimming with potential. So if you are leaving a toxic situation, I feel like you stand out from the crowd, because not only are you putting your own needs first, but you're very talented at what you do. So they're really going to actually be kicking themselves that they lost someone like you if you've walked away from an environment that was not healthy. I mean, it's great for you, but you know, they're going to miss you. Let's put it that way. Also, the star energy for those of you who are wanting to be in the public eye, wanting to be famous, for example, or things like that. I definitely see that this is something that you will work hard towards and you will achieve. I would say be mindful of unhealthy friendships or relationships within the area, because not everybody's got the heart of gold that you have. I'd be very careful about your ideas as well. That you, it's almost like see that not everybody has your best intentions at heart. That's what I have to say about that. Okay, but if you want to be someone who's well known within the community or well known within your profession, I feel like you're going to gain a lot of recognition for what you do. And I feel a lot of prosperity comes with that too. We've got Neptune, sacrifice. You know that it takes hard work. You're not afraid of that, okay? I feel like something that you've waited for a long time to manifest has been worth the sacrifice. I feel like it is worth it. And I feel what you've been waiting for, I feel like you're turning a corner, especially with that number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy. I feel like you're turning a corner to a much more fortunate and prosperous future. Venus, love, of course. Love is the answer. If your heart's not in it, you won't be successful at it. It's just as simple as that. That's just simple maths, okay? Because your desire, your motivation, it just chips away at your soul if you're not really invested where you're at. So I feel, number 4 is about building solid foundations. It is also Emperor energy, about being successful, but your heart must be in it. So if you've lost a little bit of motivation, drive, or fallen out of love with what you do, doesn't mean you cannot re-spark your passion for what you do. You can, you absolutely can, but you need to identify the blockage. Now the blockage could simply be routine, repetitive cycles, and that you desire a lot more than you're getting out of your current situation. So I feel you're looking at readdressing the balance in some way. And we've got water element, sensing. It's number 40. Again, when you reduce it, 4 plus 0 is 4 again. So this is about building that solid foundation, but also intuitively seeing the way forward. And most importantly, they just gave me the word flexible. You're being flexible, okay? You are adjusting to what you need to do in order to create the prosperity that you seek, that you set out to do, accomplishing the goal. So, I mean, water tends to be about dreams, dream opportunity, or goals, and doing things with love. So I do feel like whatever it is you've set out to do, you will achieve, but I feel like you've taken a bit of a step back to readdress or see the way clearly before you move forward. Now let's see what's coming towards you. I'm only using the uprights in this deck just so you're aware. Queen of Swords, you're making really good decisions. And also you're not taking any BS, okay? Queen of Swords is someone who's self-sufficient. So Gemini, perhaps you're thinking about being your own boss, or you are your own boss, or you're wanting to set up as an entrepreneur or CEO or director or something. The Queen of Swords tells me that you are making really great decisions. You're getting organized. Also, you have clarity of purpose, okay? You're being really precise. You're cutting out, whatever does not serve you. And you're being realistic. You're being honest with yourself. How would you like to receive? So we got the Judgment card, and we got the Queen of Chalices. Now, the Queen of Chalices is someone who has self-care, who creates healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem. And also we've got 2 queens here. So perhaps there's been someone that has rubbed you up the wrong way at work, or you don't. I just keep getting this energy of there's been some sort of challenging situation with you and a person at work, or this could be someone in power. Doesn't have to be. We got Queen of Wands. We got a lot of queens here. There's a lot of drama. We got a Knight of Pentacles. And we got a Page of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? We've got 8 of Pentacles. I mean, the 8 of Pentacles tells me that you are the master of what you do. You're really good at your craft, and that you work really hard. And the outcome energy here shows me that you're going to enjoy your employment. So if you're starting, if you're going after a new opportunity, because I actually see 2 coming in for you. 2 opportunities. One's really financially rewarding. We've got the Death card as well, which means that there is a transformation. So there is an ending and a beginning here. Let's start with the Queen of Swords. I mean, there's 2 queens here. So I'm going to have to pull a card to clarify, to see if this is 2 people, my beautiful Gemini, or whether this is you exhibiting these qualities, okay? Now, it could be that you and a person, you have an ally, a strong ally where you work, and I feel like they got your back, as it were. But I feel this is more about confidence and creative alliances, okay? So let me just clarify. Can you please clarify these 2 queens? Oh, okay. Yeah, it can be either or. 2 of Pentacles. So they're basically clarifying exactly that. It can be either or. basically, you're making really great decisions and you have clarity of purpose. You're aligning yourself with your intentions and you've got a good strategy. Okay, you're creating a plan. You may be thinking before you act on something, but you're getting organized and you're clearly communicating with your work ethic what you want to achieve. And the Queen of Wands exhibits confidence to back that up. So you've got the talent, because the Queen of Wands is very talented, very a really great attractive option when it comes to hiring someone. Queen of Wands is really very passionate about what she does, and is encouraged to express herself in her own unique way. So I feel this is about you having that, being driven by not just passion for what you do, but also the smarts to back it up. Okay, so I feel like you're very, very talented and an asset to any company that, or any business that you set your heart to. Okay. But also this could be two people that have been, I actually feel that you have come with a lot of warmth towards a person and they've been a little bit cold towards you. This person may have been like someone who is very blunt, which I feel like you really admire, okay? But I feel like there is, it's almost like they delegate a lot of their work onto you. Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. I feel like this person gives you a lot more, or you pull more of your weight than they do. That's what I'm feeling with this, okay? Now, the Queen of Wands is actually very lucky as well. The black cat sort of symbolizes luck on your side. So I do feel like whatever this is here with this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to get lucky. There's going to be an opportunity to form a creative alliance here. Now, some of you are going to be partnering up in business, or perhaps you're going to see someone in a new light in business, but I feel it benefits you. Whatever this is, it benefits you. The Hermit tells me that you may go off grid, off radar for a little bit to really focus on something without any distractions. And you are trying to work out your own personal truth about what you bring to the table, especially since the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like with the Devil card and the Sagittarius I feel like, because the Hermit's job is to see, to go inwards, to see personal truth. And the Knight of Pentacles says you see that you actually are very hardworking, you're very committed, you're actually really good at what you do, and you have a lot of stamina, dedication, and you have the ability to make a lot of money and be financially very, very secure. You bring a lot to the table. So you may be looking at this scenario and going, I'm really good where I'm at, but I deserve better, and I can make better. Okay, I feel like there's an opportunity coming on in here. There is an offer, because the Knight of Pentacles, I mean, it's slow moving. You may have felt a long time. It's been waiting to come in the wings, as it were. But the Knight of Pentacles tells me that there is an opportunity coming on in here. Yeah, there's going to be a financial offer on the table for you. Excuse me. And maybe that's what has either put the cat amongst the pigeons in your workspace, perhaps. Now, this could be a promotion, it could be a raise, it could be a new job that comes on in. The Page of Wands tells me something new is brewing here for you. I do feel like there's two opportunities, but you get to decide between passion and finances, of course. But I feel like there's something here that you love doing. It's going to bring a lot of financial reward, but I feel like you're trying not to focus completely on the money, because if you chose the money aspect, and whilst there is a lot of money in play for this, I feel like if you just chose or thought about the money, you'd be very unhappy. I feel like you're going to go for the opportunity that pays a lot of money, of course, but also where your heart, your passion, your soul is invested. Okay, that offer is coming on in. The Hermit tells me that you also may be thinking about working on your own, or being an independent, someone who marches to the beat of their own drum. And you've been planning perhaps either to set up a business by yourself as a sole trader or an entrepreneur, or you've been thinking about partnering up with somebody that you trust and you really get on really well with, and having like an independent business. I just feel like this energy of independence. This may be something that you've been obsessing about or thinking about for a while. It's actually something that will bring a lot of reward, but also a lot of emotional contentment, especially since we got the Queen of Cups there. The Queen of Cups is someone who has a lot to offer. I mean, some of you may go into like an intuitive practice or a spiritual practice where you're a healer. You help other people, or, you know, you're into things like tarot, or this card is a card of emotional security as well. So I do feel like you're starting to love yourself fully and take good care of yourself, building healthy boundaries. So I feel like whatever this toxic environment is, it's just not going to fly with you anymore. It's just, you're done. You're so over people trying to abuse their power and try to control you and have, you know, office politics. So I feel like you're kind of like, you're more mature than that and you're done. So I do feel like there is an offer to do something that you love here. When you get a Queen of Cups and it's to do with career, this is about aligning yourself with your bliss, your harmony, your heart's desire, and having a lot of emotional contentment in what you do, because you give your all. You give your whole heart and soul when you're involved in your career. And the Judgment card indicates you're trying to work out your life's purpose, what it is you're here for, what your heart resides in. The Judgment card is like clarity, final decision, making that moment of a wake-up call. And also this card is a card of your true purpose and your true prosperity. Now, I don't know if you've got placements in Pisces, but they're showing me a scroll, and they showed me a scroll in the, they're showing me a scroll in the water right now, because I'm scrolling at the same time as doing a reading, which tends to mean about a contract, a binding contract. And they showed me one in the water when I was doing the Pisces reading, I think, as well. And I've just noticed as well that there's actually a scroll right here in this card. Okay, so there could be a new contract on the table for you that really vibes with what you want to do. So whether that's a promotion, raise, or you know, some sort of investment opportunity, I feel like it really is something that you feel is your life's purpose. And I feel like it's given you a huge wake-up call to make a change. This card tends to be when you're at a fork in the road and you're trying to reach for a new life or reach for something better. And you need to release anything that's hindering you in order to make space for something new, something more rewarding. Okay. Now the Judgment card can also be that there is a second chance or a return energy. So perhaps, you know, if there's been some sort of altercation or something negative that has occurred within a workspace, it can mean that someone asks for a second chance and offers to heal the rift. There could be a third party that comes in to mediate between you and another person in order to make things fair. But I feel it's leaving you with a bitter taste in your mouth. So I feel like you still are vibing at a frequency where you're like, you know what? I'm going to push myself out of my comfort zone and I'm going to venture forward into something really new, into it's almost like you're going to find your purpose and take on a new project or a new creative idea, especially since we got a Page of Wands. Now, pages tend to bring news. So I feel like there is, you know, some sort of information here that comes on in that offers you this creative event or project that pushes you out of your boundaries, but it's like the beginning of something. Now, some of you may actually decide, you know what? Okay, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but what I'm getting here is some of you, the toxic environment that you work in, you may be actually like thinking of getting out of that sector completely and doing something completely new, something that you feel freer, that you feel is a creative passion. It could be something that's literally creative, because the Empress card is a card of creativity, somewhere where you can express yourself authentically, that you don't have to stifle your opinions. Page of Wands is like someone who's active, has a little bit more free time for yourself, someone who takes the initiative. This could also be a creative alliance, someone who actually offers you something that is more in line with who you are and what you want to achieve in your career. So I do feel like there is an offer coming on in here that really speaks to your passion, something that you want to achieve, that you've been working towards for a while. We've also got the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Pentacles. I do apologize. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles tells me that you're a master of your craft, that you the outcome energy indicates this new opportunity that comes in. You're going to really enjoy it. You're going to make more money than you were making before. And I feel like, I mean, this could literally be someone offering you a job in a new sector where you actually get to save for a home, or it's closer to your home or something like that. I just keep getting home being important here. I mean, maybe some of you are going to work from home. But this Eight of Pentacles, I really feel like this is you're committing to something with your skills, and your dedication brings you success and more money, okay? And the Death card indicates you're transforming the way that you work so that you inject more passion into what you do and are noticed for it. The Death card is an ending that brings a new beginning. So it's time. I'm going to pull a quick card on that to see if I've can get anything more from that Death card, because normally I get a very strong energy from the Death card, but I'm just feeling a transition. Perhaps you're moving into something new. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So this tells me that, you're giving up on something that has little reward, or you're feeling like, you know what, you're working really hard and you don't feel like the rewards are what you're hoping for. You're hoping for something better. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Ace of Wands. So the passion's either not there, or you feel a little bit like unmotivated, unstretched. The spark just isn't there anymore. You're very, as I said, you're a visionary, and you're the sort of person that you need to have your whole heart, soul, and brain engaged. You can't be someone who's on autopilot. The there's been a lot of challenge wherever you're at. The Five of Wands can also mean that you're in training for something better, for success. Five of Wands comes before the Six of Wands, and Six of Wands is success and news. And they want one more, so I'm just going to give it. So you see that something needs to change, otherwise you're feeling pretty stuck. The Seven of Cups in the reverse is, the illusion ends. You restore a sense of what you truly want. You restore a sense of clarity. And the Death card signifies that you've been feeling stuck or stagnant. Okay, I knocked this off. But it was really cool against my hand. And as I touched it, they just said rose quartz. Now this is rose quartz over here. So perhaps rose quartz is important for you to have with you. I mean, I'm not here to sell anything, so, a nice piece of rose quartz. It does attract love and success, of course. So perhaps that's something they want you to purchase for some reason. Sorry, they're also giving me something else in the water. So I'm scrying at the same time, trying to work out. Okay, they're showing me a set of dominoes. That's it, dominoes. So it's like a domino effect. So either there's been a lot of drama where you're at and people are starting to leave. Maybe that's what the domino effect. Or you are the catalyst for the change in your career, and it's like a domino effect, and it's very satisfying. They're showing me it's very satisfying. Okay, so there's a radical change here in the way that, either the way that you work or circumstances within your workspace that actually see you putting yourself first and working in a healthier way towards success and enjoying your work. New creative project definitely coming on in, and more money than you've made before. This is a step up financially, okay? So, I feel like you're identifying that blockage and you're moving through it. You're releasing it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Any further messages for my beautiful Gemini? We've got independent. See, I was definitely picking up that energy of independent spirit, or going independent in some way. Perhaps this is a second stream of income that you have set up or will be setting up, or you've been thinking about setting up with a friend or yourself there. We've got independent, number 45. Again, when you reduce it, 4 plus 5 is 9, the Hermit energy. And it says, plenitude, luxury, privilege. You've worked hard to create the success and security that you will have around you. Indulge in your surroundings for you have the self-discipline and maturity to do so, okay? Whatever you focus on, that is the thing that will flourish. So if you do have 2 streams of income there, as I said, there's one there that you'll be really focusing on that's going to thrive. The other one is going to be a slower process or a slow progress there, okay? And we've also got Quest, number 52. When you reduce it, 2 plus 5 is 7, the Chariot card number of moving forward for success. It says beginnings, student, optimism. Quest. So some of you are literally going to be a student. The Page of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles can mean that you're starting a new sort of course of learning. Whether you're putting yourself back in college or doing stuff online to learn more skills. They're showing me that you're really awesome at what you do anyway, but you're just adding strings to your bow. It says, be tenacious when seeking out new opportunities. Learning new skills can help you manifest your dreams and achieve your goals. You may even discover a new side to yourself along the way. As you can see, there's like hidden money there, uncovering money, more money. So I do feel like there's a lot of prosperity, and I feel you're going to overcome the obstacle or the bump in the road that you've experienced and move forward. If you're looking for a job and you don't currently have a job, I feel like it's been a long time coming, but there is an offer coming on in. So don't lose hope, okay? The star energy indicates you're gaining that hope again, and you can see clearly that this new project or this new job that's offered here is much more creative and financially rewarding, as well as emotionally rewarding. And we've got energized chat meeting, connecting, discussions, catching up, coffee. So either you're going to go for some sort of interview, or perhaps this could be someone, I mean, the Judgment card can be the card of second chances. So there may be someone you worked with a long time ago that comes on in and wants to meet up and offers you something that's, you know, they want to work with you in the future. There's definitely some sort of merging, some sort of contract, some sort of, the scroll is coming up again. So now, just as I'm putting this card down, they've also shown me someone putting glasses on. So if you were listening to this reading, you just put your glasses on, there's definitely something in this message for you. If you did not do that, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading as their attention may have wavered. It can also mean spiritually that you're seeing things clearer now. Whereas you may have felt really like despondent or a little bit confused about your career path, and now you're working out the right path and you're getting on it. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, some of you may have just discovered that you have to wear glasses as well, so it can be that too. I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for it, guys. For angels, can you please? Wow. Okay, so first trinket we got here is the butterfly, and they want me to put it straight on the Empress's eyes, they said. We got the Empress, she's got a butterfly over her eyes. So this is third eye chakra. This is about you changing, okay? It's a transformation trinket. So basically, if you feel like things have been stagnant, things are about to blossom, you're about to stretch your wings, and I feel like you are intuitively guiding yourself to where you need to go. Oh my God, it's literally a perfect fit. I can't believe that. Okay, I'm just going to show you. They wanted me to put it over. Right, first of all, I'm going to show you the Empress, and then I'm going to show you, if I can. Oh, maybe it just doesn't want to stay. It actually fits perfectly over the Empress's third eye. Okay, so definitely major transformation. You've thought about this. You've been a visionary here, and you've brought this change about. So you're making the changes there, okay? And also we've got a bike. So this is about a new cycle, moving forward, perhaps maybe even traveling further afield for opportunity, but definitely you're on the move. And I feel like you're on the up by the looks of the cards, okay? So I feel blockages are being released, you're overcoming those obstacles, and you're moving forward. They actually want me to put this on the Page of Wands. So perhaps a new creative endeavor, some sort of news helps you move forward, because pages bring news. So I'll leave it like that. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Gemini. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is actually very important for me. Also, if you'd like to win the chance to win a free personal reading, All you have to do is be grateful to the universe every morning for all the opportunities that have come to you so far and for all the opportunities that are yet to come. The more you are grateful, the more the universe sends opportunities to be grateful for. In the comments box below, just put this sentence: I have an attitude of gratitude, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only. I'm going to go through all comments and heart the comments, of course, but I will not know the person's name who's going to win until the 28th of April. My guides will not give me that person's name until the very day, okay? And I'll upload it in a video upload only. Okay, I'll leave it there, my beautiful Gemini. Thank you so much, and love and light.